I'm Zinn, I'm a singer, and I make alternative pop rock music. I guess like as soon as I can remember, I don't really remember ever wanting to do anything else. Everything else was always the backup. It was always, I'm gonna be Hannah Montana, but if that doesn't work out, then I'll be Yvette. Or I'm gonna be on stage, but if that doesn't work out, then maybe I'll be a psychologist. That was always my plan A. So, I don't know, it's just never left my mind.
I'm Nick Dre. I am Zinn's manager, and I play a huge role in everything when it comes to her. So, yeah, I dip and dabble in a little bit of everything when it comes to her.
Hey everybody, my name is Rusty Mack. I'm the beat maker slash producer, collaborator, confidant, friend, musician, and engineer as well. I want to get up on stage and rock out because, you know, I'm kind of rough around the edges. I'm a real New York kind of gritty city kind of guy.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Lil Eddie, singer, songwriter, producer. I work with Zinn on her project, writing, me and my production team. Just, you know, trying to help get it all together from the artist side, the creative side. And yeah, really close on this project with Zinn. We've been at it now for almost a year, and it's been an amazing journey.
Yeah, just being able to watch Zinn grow. I've been working with Zinn for a very long time, and to watch her grow as a young woman, becoming into like this adult and just taking on this artistry and showing up to the studio and focusing and everything. So I just want to, it's definitely touching to me watching her grow. So it's a great thing. Like, I really love the process and where we're at now.
Zinn is a complex and authentic person. She is truly a sweetheart, and she's autobiographical in her music. That's what, you know, I do have a lot of experience working with women in the music business. I take pride in my ability to work with women. I always find that women, especially Zinn, you know, she really wears her heart on her sleeve in her lyrics. She's had a complex past. You know, I think she is reconciling with her past. We have all become friends. You know, when I first met Zinn, I wined and dined them. I cooked spaghetti and meatballs at my house.
Zinn is currently in the studio working on more music for future projects after this project, because there's so many projects. It's gonna be nonstop.
Today we're back at it again in the studio, about to record another new song. We don't know what the song is called yet because we write it on the spot and we record, but I'm excited as always, and excited to hear Zinn make weird sounds and push it to her best ability, and then later come around and be like, yeah, I love this song. That's my favorite part.
I'm just here to make people feel less alone and hopefully feel like they can do what they want to do and be who they want to be and feel more comfortable just being themselves on the outside and the inside. That's all. If you mess up, you can't inspire people. And then if you mess up, you can inspire them to do the wrong thing. I guess it's the perfectionist in me. Like, I want to have everything ready so that I can be there for the people and the story is understood, people's questions are answered. I like being transparent. Transparent can be very nerve-wracking, but you know, when you're a kid and you want to do something and you just always think growing up, oh, when I get to do this, I'm gonna do it this way. I just always wanted to be super transparent.
So at moments with like any artist, you know, in the recording process, when you're being vocal produced and pushed, it can become really difficult. And of course, we face those challenges with Zinn at times because she's just, you know, coming into her artistry. She's learning a lot more about her instrument, her voice, what she can do. When those moments come up, I just like push her even harder at times. And honestly, sometimes you have to see the artist shed skin and break a little bit, because you know that uncomfortability means you're growing, and if you're not uncomfortable, then you're not growing. And yeah, it's really a part of the process. I try to allow her to feel how she's feeling and go through it and realize, like, just like if you were working out in the gym, your muscles will be sore. It's the same thing with singing. It's lifting weight. Your muscles have memory. Singing is actually a lot of muscle memory. I've seen her range improve through this year, and I've seen her ear improve. I've seen her grab harmony quicker. I've seen her, you know, really come in and at times annihilate some things in like one take. So I just try to get her out of her head. I think everyone a part of the project has seen how that's helped her in her artistry and in her recording.
I don't know how to answer that because it has been very magical, but at the same time, it's not as like fairy tale and movie scene as you'd expect it to be, because you always see these people on the screen and on the movies, on the interviews, and so it looks so great and polished, and so you expect it to feel so great and polished and like, monumental, and sometimes not everything feels monumental. You know, like last few days I've been looking back and thinking to myself, like, I did start somewhere completely different a year ago, and it's kind of hard to really feel all of that growth. If I listen to the first song to the song today, I can see it, I can hear the difference, and people can bring it up like, oh, you used to struggle so much with this. You said you hated it and you didn't want to do it, and now you just go through it easy breezy. But until it's pointed out, there was never this monumental moment that was like, oh my gosh, I feel everything happening like it's the most magical thing. So it's kind of, that's what I think in a way makes it overwhelming sometimes, is you don't realize quite how much you're growing, and then you look back and you're like, oh my god, like today we're talking about all the content we're shooting and what we're supposed to be doing, and I'm like, oh my god, we're really doing this. Like, the songs are gonna come out and it's not gonna stop. There's no let's get into it and then take a break and get into it and back and forth, and it's nerve-wracking doing what you want because you want to do it right and you want to make sure that it gets out there, and it's a lot.
Every month that I come to LA, I hear the difference in Zinn's voice, the way she carries herself, her confidence. She's a hard worker, she's a go-getter, and nothing is gonna stop her after this. It puts a stamp on everything of what's to come. Oh, it was sweet. It was a moment. So we were just like shooting content with the crew, and the next thing, like, these girls just came over from hearing the music. They were like on the other side of the park, and then boom, it was like, oh my god, like, oh, I want to hear it. So they followed Zinn and all of that good stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, I think like the possibilities are just endless, and that's the most exciting part about developing an artist like Zinn.
Walking Chaos, you know, that was when we first started working with Little Eddie, and I think that's when we clearly took a major leap in the quality of what we were doing. You know, it took a while for me to kind of warm up to the creative process with Zinn. And, you know, its first couple songs were good, but I think Walking Chaos, when I first got that record back from them, you never know what you're gonna get back from an artist. You know, you send out the beats, and you just hope for the best, you know? And I was just blown away. When I got that back from the crew, I was just like, oh, okay, this is really happening.
Like, definitely look for Zinn, like, she's definitely coming through. Shit about to drop, shit about to go to the top. So everybody just get ready for the ride. It's going down.
I feel like this scenario, if you don't clip this, it's the visual representation of why that song embodies me the most. That right there, I'm just a walking ball of chaos.
Tick-tock.